new on Curiosity Stream.
I'm James Burke. I'm going to take you on a journey through time.
James Burke's visionary series returns, reimagined for our time.
Now, this is all uncharted territory.
The Washington Post hails Burke as one of the most intriguing minds in the Western world. The New York Times raves he careens from one great moment in history to another.
Where do we want to go from here?
Experience all new Connections.
So what's the next connection?
With monthly, annual, and bundled plans, find the one that works for you at CuriosityStream.com.
J360 Radio.
Hello, J360 Legion, and welcome to the J360 Mini Bites here on J360 Radio, hosted by J.M. Brady. I am your host, J.M. Brady. Let's get into it. Happy J360 Radio Day, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, here on the Mini Bites for episode 113, we are celebrating the day of all days. This is the day where the J-Man Show first premiered, and it was the first series for J360 Radio and Save J360 Productions as a whole. This is a legendary day. And it feels so good to be back on the mic, especially after the great Monster Fest took place, and of course, I needed a break. And, I tried to come back a little prematurely, too, but that didn't work. Not to mention a whole bunch of other things going on, but yep, I'm alive and well, and I'm ready to go ahead and start up the new seasons on things. And as we are getting things started, what better way than to start on the Mini Bites right now? And let me tell you this, right? When the Monster Fest ends, that is the season end for the J-Man Show. Believe it or not. 5 years of greatness. Now it's going to be 6. There is a 6th season starting tomorrow. And that's not the only thing. Yeah, I know, it's just one day, and, we only got, 2 more hours left until it's the next day. But we're going to go on with this, because not only are we celebrating J360 Radio Day today, you see, every time that this day lands on a significant day of the week, as things change throughout a year, if it's on a corresponding show in J360 Productions, we will celebrate it on that show. It'll be a special show celebration. We're doing it Mini Bites this year. Next year, it's going to go right to the J-Man Show. And then the year after, who knows? It could be Hangouts, it could be Jams. We'll probably leave it to a vote on that one. But chances are, I get the feeling that Jams might edge out. Because, she just can't get enough of Jams. And I tell you, it's amazing how this whole thing has progressed so far. Even with J360 Productions primarily being involved in visual mediums and, movies and, web shows, some television here and there, that stuff's starting to change after a while because we'll be going right back into it. But the thing is that J360 Radio came along and just boosted everything up. You know what I mean? And I remember that day, too. I was going through writer's block. I really hated my day job. I was in between jobs after a certain period of time because that one day job I had fizzled out. And then I was like, I really want to take my step into the next level here, especially as I already had another job set up. But I was like, it's still a retail job, And I was like, nah, J360 Productions needs that chance to thrive and survive. And I was like, what better way to do it than to go ahead and go into my radio station background, because I did take radio courses at the same time I took, television production courses. So, fortunately, I was like, yeah, let's use this. And, I had my equipment right there, but the starting equipment was wild, man. Because, I had a busted laptop and a snowball mic. And then I had that SoundCloud. And I was like, let's do this. Through the spiral, through the J360 logo on it, and I was like, now we're going to go ahead and get this thing going. And you see at that point, a lot of people were thinking that I could only do shows with other people. So they kept saying, oh, you should have, you can only do a show with, a certain individual. So I ain't going to say their name, but they kept saying that. And I was like, no. I'm the one that started J360 Productions. I'm the ones that can carry it. I'm the ones that can actually make a new show. And then, what happened was, splash that red and black on there, went ahead and ran out of 0 F's to give, if I ever had any. And then I went ahead and I put the J-Man Show right on there, and then that is where it became. And not only that, I had Mondo at the same time, and, his series ended. He wasn't coming back for Mondo Rates, and we needed something to take the centerpiece, and I was like, it's my turn, damn it. I'm going all out. And truth be told, it was supposed to last for 10 episodes, and instead it lasted for about approximately 227 right now. It's going into 228 tomorrow. But yeah, like the J-Man shows cleared the air, started letting people know exactly what I'm all about. Like I said, I didn't make the show to be liked. I made the show because I had something to say. And then as one way or another, the fan base just grew and grew. And then after a while, started making different shows, which led to the Mini Bites, which led to J360 Hangouts, the Cyclone. The Power Play in a way was kind of always there, but I was never knee deep into it at that point. But you know, we always had it, but see, one way or another, it spun off and then interest renewed and it grew into its own. As for like Jams came along a little bit later because Hangouts was there, but it didn't get its name at the time. So you see, like everything started to grow and progress because of how successful the J-Man show was. And it all happened on 11/16/16. So, that's debut day. Or, you know, J360 Radio Day. And I just love it ever since. I will always love telling that story because it was wild what happened. Because the first few episodes, I was like, am I going to sound good? Is everything going to be on point? But then, you know, that NFG kicks in and I was like, nah, I have something to say. And if anybody who really wants to listen, they'll come along and listen. And then little did I realize a legion was born out of that called the J360 Legion. And then, of course, you know, with Jams, there's the Jam Fam. And then, like, the rest of the story's history, you know? And as we go about this, and as this is the 6th year of J360 Radio being around, if you add it with, God, how many years has J360 Productions been around in general? I'll have to calculate and go back down the timeline on that one. But, yeah, man, it's just been an awesome ride. It has its bumps, it has its challenges like anything, but you embrace them after a while because it's all leading somewhere. And like, I grew as a broadcaster doing it, you know what I mean, during a time where like people were not really hiring and all that kind of stuff. Like, I really proved myself that I actually can do it. And then like I left SoundCloud to go to Spreaker, and then like, oh man, it's just been awesome ever since. And then not only that, a lot of developments took place in the 2nd season of the J-Man show. Because I think episode 55 was when I started doing the shows live, like right now. You know what I mean? With a live stream and all. So, yeah, it's just been amazing. And I gotta say, you know, I'm humble. I just, you know, you go away, you come back, and, you know, you just really feel it. It's just amazing. And the thing is that a lot of people have told me, like, you know, the J-Man shows that inspires them, or Jams inspires them to make music. And then, like, there were some people, like, the Cyclone actually had fans, too. And they were like, oh, man, we love getting our sports fix from that. Is it coming back? And I'm like, yeah, probably. In an entirely different medium, though. It won't be on J360 Radio. But it was just awesome. You know what I mean? Yeah, so shout outs and thank you to everybody who's been supporting the journey so far. It's only going to get better because guess what? J360 TV has a little bit of something special to it. If you go on youtube.com/J360 Productions, you'll see that some of the older J360 Radio broadcasts are on there now. From the first 4 seasons of the J-Man show are on there. Hangouts is on there. And then, of course, you have some Mini Bites episodes. The thing about the Mini Bites are they have to be organized a little bit because there's well over 100 of them now. But, like, all of the shows that you have been paying attention to as of late, they're going on J360 TV right now. We're doing a little bit of a simulcast kind of way of doing things. However, though, you do not get to listen to the current episodes over there. You get to listen to some of the past seasons. You know, because, I mean, you got to come over here to listen to the current stuff. I'm just letting you know. And then for those of you that are wondering, oh, I hate ads and all that jazz, I got you. Don't you worry about it. I got you covered. You'll have to stay tuned for that one. But however, though, it's like this. J360 Radio is going ahead and boosting and pushing J360 TV up until we get some content over there flying and all that, and, you know, just get things set in stone. But it's actually pretty interesting that it's coming together like this, and I'm just riding the waves, man. I ain't worried about it no more, you know? Oh, man. But hey, while we're on the subject, though, and I only got so much in this show to talk about, It is Jams Week, and I've noticed that things have been a little light since I've been gone. So for those of you that want to be on Jams 36, shove them right in. Come on, we got work to do. 2 tracks, J360 Productions at Outlook.com. Come on, submit. Don't be shy. Especially those of you who have been on the show before. Come on now. It is totally Jams Week. I am not waiting next week to put on a great party. You understand what I'm saying? No. We are going to rock the walls off. Not only that, the Monster Fest is not around until next year. So, in a way, this is going back into... I don't want to say it's going back into standard form, but at the same time, it's like we're going back into jams. Because none of the jams episodes are normal. At all. And you wouldn't want them to be. So, I'm excited to see how that goes down. Because I know we're going to have some stellar hits. And I'm just letting you guys know that it's been open, you know? I don't know if those of you have been paying attention or not. I know, well, with the way things are and the holidays are coming in, everybody's kind of haywire right now. But then again, some of you decorated your houses for Christmas early. So, at the end of the day, who's lying to who here? Get my drift. So, yeah, as I sit here and I look over my notes and I look over the things and I see that, yep, happy J360 Radio Day. It's just, wow. Where has the time gone? And then, of course, you know, like, for those that actually want to be on Hangouts, I'm accepting appointments for Hangouts if you want. Like, all you got to do is email me at j360productions.com and put Hangouts in the subject line, and then we'll go ahead and we'll talk. We'll work on that. You know, like, more interviews is always good. So I'm just ready to work. You understand what I'm saying? I had my break. I had my vacation. It's just time to come back and do what needs to be done. Oh, and your schedule. Your schedule is on the triple play format this time. You're only getting 3 shows. So, let's see. You're getting the Mini Bites, which is tonight. You're getting the J-Man Show tomorrow. And then you are getting Jams this Friday. So, yeah. And all shows happen at 10 on Spreaker.com/user/J360 Radio. If you want to catch all the shows. Or, you know, Spreaker.com/show and the name of the show that you want to watch. Because I know some people love the J-Man Show, but they don't want to watch jams. And some people love jams, but they don't want to watch mini bites. And I'm like, why would you not want to watch the mini bites? The mini bites tell you everything. You know, that's the newsletter for you. Just letting you know. Other than that, though, man. So I still got a few things to go ahead and iron out. I'm still trying to work on the storyline for this play I'm trying to make, in addition to this whole setup for this movie I want to do. So, you know, I'm just going to head and working on all this stuff right now tonight. But I do know this. For a lot of people that actually want to be on jams, I mean, all you got to do is talk. I mean, I'll work with you. You know what I'm saying? So don't be shy. You still got plenty of time. Deadline isn't until Thursday at 5 o'clock p.m. Eastern. So just keep that in mind. You still got plenty of time to come in and, you know, just go ahead and submit. And not only that, I realize we ain't too far from hitting 40 episodes on this one. So, hey, milestone, come on now. And you know what it's like when it's a 40th episode, right? Or any episode where we hit those milestones. It's a mega mix. I'm excited to see who's going to be on the mega mix this time. Anyway, I got to get on out of here, though. So, you guys got your schedule. Told you a little story. And I'm back on the mic. So, it was all a good night. But until then, this is J-Man signing off. You guys take it easy for me, alright? Peace.
On Curiosity Stream.
I'm James Burke. I'm going to take you on a journey through time.
James Burke's visionary series returns, reimagined for our time.
Now, this is all uncharted territory.
The Washington Post hails Burke as one of the most intriguing minds in the Western world. The New York Times raves he careens from one great moment in history to another.
Where do we want to go from here?
Experience all new connections.
So what's the next connection?
With monthly, annual, and bundled plans, find the one that works for you at CuriosityStream.com.